Now, in our dollars and cents segment, toys are meant to be fun, but sometimes they can be dangerous.
Parents may be able to spot small parts and sharp points, but there are hidden hazards that are difficult or just impossible to detect sometimes. Consumerman Herb Weisbaum, who is a contributing editor at checkbook.org, has important safety information for anyone with toys on their holiday shopping list. So, Herb, there are two hidden hazards that you want everybody to know about this morning, and the first one is counterfeit toys. Tell us about that.
Yes, the market is flooded with counterfeit toys, and these things can be really dangerous. They can contain lead, they can contain other toxic chemicals, they can not meet U.S. safety standards. Chances are they don't. If you're going to break the law and ship in a counterfeit toy, you're not going to be worried about testing it or meeting U.S. safety standards. It could be flammable, certain products. So we've got to be really careful about these counterfeit toys. Chances are you won't get them a lot in stores. The major problem with these is when you shop online, and they can be on big name platforms, Amazon, but especially the ones from Asia, such as Temu. You've got to be really careful. It's a really lower price than you should pay for the product. There's a good chance that that might be a counterfeit, and it could be potentially dangerous. The CPSC, the Consumer Product Safety Commission, recently recalled, those Labubu dolls? Well, these are called Lafufu. You see them there, and those are a knockoff of the Labubu dolls. And the CPSC said they pose a serious risk of choking and death to young children. They're too small, and they can break apart, and small parts could be swallowed and strangle a child. So you've really got to be careful about these counterfeits.
Absolutely. The other hidden hazard is recalled toys that are still on the market. Is it legal to sell a recalled toy?
It is not legal for anyone, whether it's a store or you at a garage sale, to sell a recalled toy, but they're out there, mostly, again, on websites. Big guys, Amazon, have been criticized for selling these, as well as all those overseas websites. It could be dangerous. These things are recalled for safety hazards. They could have small parts that could choke or sharp edges, or they could be contaminated with lead paint or something like that. So, yes, they are out there. The safest way to deal with this is if you're buying a toy, especially if you're buying it online, put the name of the toy into the CPSC, the Consumer Product Safety Commission website, and make sure it hasn't been recalled.
Any other tips that you might have to avoid buying counterfeits or recalled toys? Is there any options out there besides that one, Herb?
The safest thing is to just shop with a reputable store. You can see the things and know what you're dealing with if you buy at a brick and mortar store. I know a lot of people don't do that anymore, but just realize you've got to be really diligent. If something doesn't seem right, if something doesn't smell right, doesn't look right, check it out that it hasn't been recalled. That's the best thing you can do to protect yourself.
And the Trouble in Toyland report highlights a new problem: smart toys powered by artificial intelligence. What is the warning here?
So I've been covering smart toys since about 2015 or so. I don't know if you remember that Hello Barbie doll that came out that could talk back and forth to young girls. Mm-hmm. Well, that had controls. Mattel scripted what Barbie's responses were. So it could only say, now these toys are hooking up to AI like chatbots that we use as adults. The ChatGPT and these other chatbots, they say they have guardrails on them, but they may not really have guardrails on them. The researchers at US PIRG, the consumer group that came out with this Trouble in Toyland report, tried to ask questions and found out that some of these toys would tell you where dangerous things are around the house, such as matches or hammers, about drugs. And one of the dolls that they tested out is a cute little teddy bear called Kuma. It's made by a Chinese company. This doll, they said they tried to ask it things like, and I'm going to read from this, the bear was willing to discuss school-age romantic topics, offering the PIRG researcher advice on whether to kiss a school crush and tips on how to be a good kisser. I'm not sure toys designed for 3 to 14-year-olds, parents know or want their kids getting all this kind of information from their toy.
Yeah, probably not age appropriate for a lot of parents and kids out there. Any tips for parents who might consider buying one of these AI-powered toys for their kids?
Well, remember, any toy connected to the internet can be hacked, and they have been hacked in the past where criminals have gotten on and either listened to the kids or talked to the kids. They may track location. They may use facial recognition. They're always on, so they're always listening unless you turn them off. And the researchers at PIRG had this suggestion. They said, if you're going to buy one, why don't you take it home first early, check it out, and see if there is anything, problem with it you don't like the answers that it's getting. So what can the toy do? What does the technology technology involved? Is it cameras? Is it facial recognition? Is it whatever it is? Can you manage the topics? Ask it questions, see what it will answer, and can you turn the toy off remotely? You may want to be sure you turn it off at night or whatever, where the child is gone, so it's not always on. I think you got to be really careful with these toys. I remember covering the stories when these toys were hacked and criminals were talking to the kids through the toy. It creeped people out, and we may be just a little bit advanced here with hooking up a toy to a adult-based chatbot, even though there may be some guardrails on it. Think long and hard before you do that.
Wow.
Very scary. Yeah, good to get this concern out. So where can we find more about safe toy shopping, Herb?
We have a huge article about this on checkbook.org, the story I wrote. And one last thing before I go, because Steve, you're the fashionista at the broadcast station there. I want to let you know the tie I'm wearing for you guys today. This is the tie I wore when I did the toy test, America's biggest toy test for 17 years for CBS and the Today Show. And I figured it would be appropriate to go in the closet and bring out the toy test tie.
Oh, that's
I love
awesome.
that.
I love that too.
I appreciate the praise, but I would transfer it over to my friend here, Tyra
Definitely
Majors.
you.
Fashionista.
Definitely you. I don't have any ties.
No,
Well,
she's fashionable. You're a fashionista.
There you go.
you're too kind. Herb, I also noticed a plant is in front of Gumby now behind your shoulder there.
Yeah, I killed the other one, and
Oh,
so
no.
I got a brand new one. I do so well with silk. You see, I love them to death and give them too much water. That's the problem.
I do better with artificial ones too, my friends. Thank you, Herb.